Hello guys, Antoine here for Simarchitecture and welcome back to a new video in which we are going to visit some of the old builds I've done a long time ago. And yes, I'm very excited because today I chose two big mansions that I've built at least 1 year ago and probably 2 years ago, to be honest. Maybe we can see the date in the gallery. So I think for today we could visit, the Billionaire Mansion and the Mega Mansion. I think we could get started with the Mega Mansion, which was a mansion inspired by the Hamptons. And if there any date where it was released, no, but you can see that the first comment was in 2018, so it's 2 years old, and we'll see what I think about it now. I just remember that it was one of my favorite villas when I built it, so probably I will find it okay. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So this mansion was built for, well, Brindleton Bay. Yes, that's it. Originally it was built for this world, but we're trying it in Delta Valley as I absolutely love the lighting. And yeah, it looks everything looks gorgeous in this world, so that's why I decided to test all the mansions on this lot. So here is the house. It's pretty big, and actually there isn't any fence around the house because if you remember the 64 by 64 lot in Brindleton Bay, it looks like a very exclusive place surrounded by big fences, bushes, trees. It's a very private place, so you don't really need to have fences all around your house, actually. So here we are. Maybe we can get started with the exterior. What I can see is that there's something wrong with the columns. That's things that happen with the gallery when you buy a new lot. Anyway, it's not too serious. Now we also have this glitch with the roof, which is extremely annoying. Anyway, we're not focusing on the glitches, but just on the house. So here is the main entrance with a big driveway. As you can see, here's the main door, and there's another one here which I don't remember where it leads. And what I remember is, here is another way to enter the house. And actually I love this side of the house. It looks a bit more like a normal house compared to the big whole mansion. And here's the backyard. So I love it because you know, it's a big mansion, but at the same time it doesn't feel too tacky or too fancy, I would say. It looks pretty simple, if we can call this simple, but I just love it. I think this is, yes, one of the best builds still that I've built, and yeah, I'm just so happy with it. And there's some debug lights. I don't even remember using them because I absolutely never used them. I don't know what I tried in this build, but okay, maybe we can try it at night just to see. Oh yeah, I think there was a problem with the facade. It was too dark, so I probably put this lights. It's gorgeous at night. I love it, especially in this world. Look at the view. It's absolutely gorgeous. But let's go back in daylight. Morning light is even better. So here we are. I think we can get started with the interior now, and let's go. Excuse me, I'm just gonna move the mic, so you're probably hearing something. Anyway, let's go inside. Okay, so when you enter, there is this big entrance, which I love. I love this big dramatic entrances in the build with this small corridor leading to the rooms, and yeah, you can overlook the living room, which is also a very, very big room with high ceilings. But let's say on the first floor. So if we go right here, we have a kitchen, pretty large actually. What I did with this house, I think it was mixing some traditional items with modern wall texture. floors and some items just to make it look like it's a very contemporary house, even though it has a traditional style. Here is the breakfast room, which for a normal house would be a big dining, to be honest. And yes, I love this room because of the windows. It's very sun flooded and have a wonderful view on the garden. I just love it. And here is the formal dining room, the big dining room when you have a lot of guests on where you're organizing a fancy dinner. And here we are, and I remember this custom ceiling lamp that I did with several ceiling lamps and this wooden decoration, which are actually some kind of separation, I think, but I love it on the ceiling. Look, yeah, it looks nice. It's a very large room. Anyway, if you keep going, here we have some toilets, and here is the small entrance. It actually leads to the office, which is also a pretty large room, and I think this is where I would spend my whole days recording videos and chilling by the fireplace with the dog. And on the other side we have the spa. So I say it's not a fancy house, but it really is. Actually, it has some features that a normal house doesn't have. It has a spa with a massage chair, massage table, a jacuzzi, and a sauna. So definitely not all houses have such features. If we go back here, we have the formal big living room, which I love, again because of these big windows, which gives so much light and a wonderful view to the exterior. As you can see, there is no TV here, and actually it's, yeah, a double living room. Oh yeah, there is a TV in the fireplace. I remember that I had some trouble with the lights. It always happens when you're building big rooms with two stories, two floors like this one. But yeah, I think it's okay. And actually, I'm thinking about it, it's probably one of the best living rooms I've built in all my builds. Or at least it's the one that I like the most. Okay, let's keep going. Here is a small room with no specific use, leading to the terrace. Which is also a very nice place, I think. Oh yeah, there's another fireplace, which I love. And a door leading to the living room. And here is what I call the family room. So it's a more private space, more private than the big formal living room. We have the bar, some couches and armchairs, and here is a big cinema area. Karaoke, oh yeah, I think it's probably the only house where I use this. I never ever use it, but anyway, it's good here for good family time. And yeah, we have these big windows, which I love, that definitely gives a modern look to the house. And yeah, the light is beautiful. I love the light effects, especially in this world. I don't know if we should go up or go down, because there's something in the basement, but probably we should go up and keep the secret until the end of the visit. So if we go up, there is here another small room leading to a small balcony. Here is a first bedroom with the bedroom itself, a bathroom of course, and a big walk-in closet. Yeah, it's a very big walk-in closet. Actually, I love building walk-in closets, but they're pretty useless in The Sims, as they can just get ready with a small cupboard. They don't need a whole room for that, but yeah, it just gives a more fancy and realistic look, I think, to the house. Here is, if I remember well, the master bedroom with a small living area, the bedroom itself, and oh no, it's not the master, but it's a very big room, and this terrace or balcony, which I love. And what I love about this room, this bedroom, is that it's under the roof, and it definitely gives a cozy feeling, I think. And yes, oh yeah, I'm very in love with this house actually. I didn't remember it was this way. And actually when I built it, I had my old computer and I didn't have good light, and now discovering it again with such good graphics, it just feels amazing. Anyway, let's go on the other side. Here is a small guest bedroom, I think. It's cool, but a bit small, I would say, with a small balcony, which is very cool. I think most of the, yes, except this one, but other than this bedroom, and this one actually, but all the bedrooms that have an access to the garden have an outside area with balcony or a small terrace. Here is another bathroom, bedroom, very large actually. It doesn't have its own bathroom. I think they can go here. Yes, here is another large bedroom, which I really like, with these 2 French doors. And here is a very, very large bathroom. Yes, 2 of these bedrooms are the master bedrooms, kind of, because they're very, very big. So we have the very fancy bathroom, the toilets, the shower, which I love in this small area. And here is the walk-in closet, which once again is super huge and absolutely useless, but I love it. And now the final bedroom, which I think when I built it was considered as the master bedroom. But now I would say that this one is the master because it has a more beautiful view. Yeah, it's also a nice bedroom, I would say, with a small balcony here. Probably if you go to daylight, yeah, it looks better. Here is another huge walk-in closet with cupboards and a big bathroom. And special feature in this bathroom is the fireplace, which is not something common in a bathroom, I think. And now it's time to explore the secret basement, so I don't want to show you everything in one time. So there's this very fancy way to go down. From the outside, it doesn't look too modern, I think, but when you're inside, it's a very modern area. So let's go down and let's see what we have. I honestly don't really remember what we have, so we're gonna do first this room. Oh yes, this is the home cinema, which is actually a real cinema with different levels, big screen, big sound system. Yes, it's definitely something extremely fancy in a house, I think. Here we have, yeah, an indoor fountain, why not? And here is the inner pool. Actually, I remember when building this, I wanted to do it on 2 floors, but at this time we didn't have the update which allowed us to have more than 2 levels in the basement, which means that when I built the 2 levels, I couldn't build the swimming pool, so it was very dumb. So that's why I focused on only 1 floor, but still, it's very cool and probably kind of useless also because of the big swimming pool we have outside. Let's go on the other way. Here is an inner basketball court. Completely unrealistic, but very cool. Really, your Sims can live here and never leave the house. They have all the activities that you can ever imagine. Really, these big TV screens that are absolutely useless, and that's what I love in big houses. You're so rich that you can afford so useless things. But anyway, it looks very, very cool, I think. Here is a small gym, a big bathroom when you're playing a basketball match with all your friends. And I think that's not it. There is something even fancier. There is a private bowling alley, 3 bowling alleys actually, and it really looks like a real bowling. Oh yes, and yeah, the light is absolutely beautiful with the windows that are looking into the pool. And wow, how fancy is that? And I think we've seen it all. That's it about this house. I honestly didn't remember whole that basement, and it was very cool. I don't remember how much time I spent on this house, but I think it was worth it because the overall look and feeling of the house is amazing. I really love it. Now it's time to go to the other mansions, which is the Billionaire Mansion. I think it's even larger, if I remember well. Where is it? I think I went too far. Billionaire Mansion, please. Oh yeah, you're here, but because of this dumb thumbnail, we don't see it all. Let's go for it. I'm not sure everything will appear in the way it should appear because I used a lot the move object on. Yeah, there are objects everywhere, so I hope it won't be too much of a mess, but I'm a little bit scared. We'll see. It's probably going to take a long time because the house is very large, not to say huge. And once again, I think there are rooms that I completely forgot because it was very big, and since then I probably built 50 other mansions. So yeah, I think it's coming. Yes, here we are. Let's go back to the morning light, which I think is softer and better looking. Wow, what a house. This house was actually inspired by a real house that exists in France. I don't remember the name, but it's located in Cannes. So Cannes is a very rich city located in the, yeah, on the French Riviera, so in southern France. So here is the front side of the house, which is definitely impressive. I think when you come here and you see that house, you're like, wow, the man who lives here is someone. Oh yeah, I remember this big fountain which I love, and here is normally a driveway leading to the garage, but you will see I did something else with it. Let's go explore the outside. I remember spending hours just potting these bushes because you can see it's totally empty. These are just bushes that I moved with the move objects on. And just have a look at night. It's kind of, yeah, a bit dark here, but yeah, it's good. Let's go back to the morning. Oh yes, the backyard is completely crazy. Yeah, look at that. Yes, it's more like an aquatic center than a real backyard, I would say, with these 3 swimming pools, with a private beach, palm trees. It was very crazy, and there's kind of water walls, or they're actually fountains, but I don't consider them as fountains. Wow, that's huge. Do you even need this? I'm not sure. Yes, with this kind of private beach with sand. Yeah, it's very cool with the rocks and so on. And here is some, yeah, it's like a private island, and you can already see that there's some rooms hidden under the pool. Okay, it's gonna be long, so let's go quickly inside. Oh my god, it's so big. Here's the main entrance. It's a real palace, actually. It's not even a mansion, it's definitely a palace. Wow, I would feel so tiny in such a house. I'm not even sure I would like to live here because, yeah, it doesn't feel cozy at all, but it's definitely fancy and I love it. Okay, let's go on the first floor. Here is the formal living room, or probably what I would call a reception room, where you, yeah, just welcome your guest, have a coffee and talk a little bit. Here is the formal dining room, which is gigantic. Really, it's very big, but yeah, probably incredible when it comes to organize huge fancy dinners. We have a small corridor with an office. Oh yeah, the office is quite simple, but it's okay. Here is the breakfast room, which leads to the exterior, and we have another dining room outside. Yes. here is the kitchen, which is actually very large. I think you can fit a whole house just in this kitchen. But anyway, if it's useless, you need it. Here is toilets, boring. And yes, if you go out, there is a small terrace, which I love because there's this roof and there's even a balcony inside this terrace. There's some, I'm not sure how you call this in English. I would call them arcades. I'm not sure, but in French, that's how we call that. And here is a small sitting area, and I think we have the same here. Oh yeah, no, it's a small dining area. Okay, let's not show too much. Here is another small TV room. And here is the library, which is huge. Definitely huge, probably the biggest library I've ever built in one of my builds. And I love it, the feeling of this room. And there is a secret hidden inside. You probably noticed that those libraries are a bit strange, and actually they are leading to a secret passage that goes under the house. You can keep following it, and if you go up, you have a secret room where you can chill and watch TV, and actually this room is inside the main swimming pool. Okay, let's go back, and oh yeah, we forgot something here. Actually, when you are outside, there's an access to the spa with a jacuzzi, massage chair, and here is I was going to say small bathroom, but actually a very large bathroom. And there are actually two fake doors or two fake libraries, because these are real doors. One of them is leading to the secret passage, and one of them is leading to this bathroom, which is a little bit strange, but it gives you a direct access to the jacuzzi, which is very cool. Yeah, let's keep going. Here is probably a gaming room or entertainment room with a small outside area. Here's the bathroom, and here is the bar. Yeah, with the karaoke once again. So probably these are the only two houses where I put a karaoke. Oh yes, and I love this feature. This is a small balcony looking into the library. Really cool. Let's go up, and here we have another living room. I'm not even sure you have enough time in your day to try all the couches and armchairs, but anyway, probably you're not the only one living here. Even though when I play with Sim, they're most of the time single, and I remember I played here with one single Sim. It was totally boring, but it was alone in this big fancy mansion. Anyway, here's the first bedroom with sitting area, fireplace. Yes, quite normal compared to the house. They all have a bathroom, if I remember well. This one has. Here is a more tacky bedroom. Yeah, gold and black. I'm not sure I would feel good here, but we have it. Well, why not? This is definitely not a place where I feel okay, but it's very big, very large, and it has this big balcony. So it's okay. Here is a big bathroom, which is also black. It has a closet here and a big shower. So in this time we didn't have, in French we call this Italian shower. It means that it's not enclosed by glass, it's just a big free space with the shower. I'm not sure how you call this in English, but in French we call this Italian shower. I don't even know if it's Italian or not, but that's how we call it. So yeah, we didn't have the showers from university back then, so I just did this trick, just adding a wall. Here is another bedroom, which is very large, a bit cold, I would say. I really tried to have a different look for each bedroom, and this one was probably not the best. But what is cool is the light, once again. Yeah, the light makes a huge difference, really. It everything looks better actually. Even the shittiest house would look fantastic when you have those light effects. Here is the bathroom. Okay, let's go on the other side. Oh yeah, here is the master bedroom. So how do you enter? Oh yes, you enter here. You have a sitting area, another sitting area, the bed itself in this small area, but it's looking outside. Oh yes, the light is beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm always talking about light, but I'm definitely obsessed. Here is a makeup area. We have... Oh, I didn't remember the bathroom was so small. It's a bit disappointing, I think. Oh yeah, definitely. For the master, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking about, but it's definitely not enough for the master bedroom. Anyway, here is the walk-in closet. Okay, let's go out. Here is another bedroom, pretty random, I would say. How does it... Oh yes, okay, this is the entrance, the bathroom, and the bedroom. Yeah, it's weird. Another separate bathroom, and here is the last bedroom. Yeah, which is decent, I would say. But what is cool, it has its own living room. I love it. And its own bathroom, of course. That's it about all the bedrooms. And now, if you remember, there's a stair. Oh my god, there's stairs going down. And actually, when you arrive here, take this path, go under the stairs. There's another entrance hall leading to some special rooms. So here is the wine tasting room, the cellar probably, yes? Yeah, the cellar I think. Or the winery, I'm not sure, probably. Anyway, you know what we're doing here, we're drinking wine and that's the most important. Here is a bar or a small lounge. Yeah, I love it because it's a bit isolated from the rest of the house and it has a view to the pool, which actually is not very interesting because there's another room in the pool which is blocking the view, but yeah, still the light is beautiful. And here is the masterpiece of the house. This is the inner bathroom. Yeah, it would be a huge bathroom. The inner swimming pool. And here we go. I think this is one of the best inner swimming pools I have ever built. It has a very theater feel because of this red curtains. It feels like a scene actually where you're playing a movie. I don't know what you feel about this. There are those fountains, a statue enclosed by water. Yes, it's definitely one of the fanciest rooms of the whole house, I think. And yeah, I love it. I really do. But what is dumb is this stupid ceiling which stays white. And I recently saw that in the Sims Mobile, or probably no, Sims Freeplay, they're getting a fitter to paint the ceiling, and we don't have it. I really do not understand. But anyway, I think we're at the end of the visit. These were two big houses, so this time we're only visiting two houses. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to this channel, you probably never saw this two mansions. The speed builds are available on the channel, but you will have to dig a little bit because they're quite old. And as you saw, they're both on the gallery, so you can download them and play in them, even though they're very big houses and probably not really easy to play with family. But anyway, you can do whatever you want with these houses, they're available. And now it's time for me to leave you, so I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!